So, it's finally official. The star actor that was supposed to play as Snow White is fired. And let's remember, the news articles are saying this, but it's kind of a little bit of a cap. Let me explain. Essentially, she is gonna get fired by everything else after Snow White, not actually Snow White. So
Bruh.
this is because she was annoying as hell, and I didn't respect the original source material. She really didn't. Basically, guaranteed the movie would essentially flop, not including the rest of the problems from the movie as well. Anyways. Rachel Zegler would say outlandish stuff like, Variety, for example. You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that? And Zegler says some dumb things like, I just mean that it's no longer 1937 and we absolutely wrote Snow White, that is. And then Gadot says, which is Wonder Woman, she's not going to be saved by the prince. And then Zegler butts in and says, she's not going to be saved by the prince. And she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. And the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true.
Stop the cap.
And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in. And I mean, God damn, bro. This is some hot garbage, sir. So in this episode, we're going to talk about, what does a woke person say after seeing someone take the first move in chess? What? That's white privilege. God damn. All right. So, and then there was the, E.U. or for Entertainment Weekly from September 26, 2026. Ziegler said, the reality is that the cartoon was made in 85 years ago, and therefore it's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power and what a woman stood for in the world. And so when we came to reimagine the actual role of Snow White, it became about the fairest of them all, meaning who is the most just and who can become a fantastic leader. And the reality is, Snow White has to learn a lot of lessons about coming into her own power before she can come into power over a kingdom. And I'm just like, bro, this stuff is horrible, bro. This some woke garbage, bro. And while this live action version of Snow White is slated for a theatrical release on, March 22nd, there's no freaking way they're gonna have it ready in time and fire her. Hey, let's be real, there's no way. So the insider, The Magic, said, there is no source stated for this information in the video, so it is still reported statement and not fully confirmed. So while the news and everyone's saying she has fired, from all the upcoming stuff, she still got what is it called? A Hunger Games, the trilogy one. Yeah, but she already made it, so she's safe with that. But places are apparently dropping her like flies because they don't want to deal with the drama. She's essentially, the Captain Marvel girl. She's pretty much a Brie Larson now. So it's claimed that Ziegler's recast claim has to do with the tweet that has been misunderstood. So Paddington 3 wrapped filming in 2 weeks, and Rachel Zegler was recast due to strikes. So essentially, the strike part is that she's been open that she was doing the whole strike thing, about the writer's strike and the whole AI thing right now, because Hollywood is mad because AI is gonna replace them. So the strike they're talking about is the writer's strike that, in all honesty, the people have gotten a rotten deal, and the protest was for not being replaced by AI. But let's be real, all these movies, the last few years have been doing so dang bad that no matter what you do, if you can't make good movies because you have identity politics and your ass is getting replaced, simple as that, sir. So the tweet comment section said she had to be recast in the Paladin 3 and not Snow White. Good choice, SAG-AFTRA. So yes, this is correct. She's been booted from a lot of movie roles, and it's not just the Paladin 3. If she loses Snow White All she really has, again, I said, is Hunger Games. So Rachel Ziegler tweets, and she's like, "I'm gonna talk to all my damn haters. The rumors are true. I am 3 apples tall."
Bruh.
Like, that little girl's probably like, "I gotta win." So while Rachel Ziegler is trying to confirm that she hasn't been cut from the movie, I wouldn't be surprised since it's, late, like I said, of the game. And even if this movie somehow makes the due date in time and somehow replaces her in the whole film, it would be simply impossible. On top of the writer's strike, not having enough people working in the movie in the first place, and it's not a sealed deal for the people that are protesting right now, because it's not set in stone till like probably next year. So even though the protest is technically over, it still kind of isn't, since all the paperwork and everything isn't set in stone yet. So Rachel Ziegler's career is essentially done, while Hollywood still tries to give her, her all the movie power by shoving her, on everything. Many brands are starting to, stir away from her, which will become a domino effect in time. So, don't forget, this is the same person that said, "I just mean that it's no longer 1937. Ziegler said, "We absolutely wrote a Snow White that she's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about love. She's going to be dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and her late father told her, yada, 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 she's fearless and brave, and all that jazz." Jesus, man. Stop putting identity politics. Damn, they ruin everything. So what do you guys think? Is she going to continue working, in the months passing by after this movie is over? Let me know. And this isn't everything, including, replacing of the dwarves. I haven't even talked about the dwarves and replacing them with magical creatures, and with the villain, of course, Disney fashion, that she's white, because, white people are evil in Disney movies. And let's forget the race swap with a Latina, everything that is going horrible in this damn movie in the first place. But yeah, let me know. And if you made it this far, bro, give me a like. And if you like the dumbass things I say, bro, subscribe. And W.O. Ching Mama out.